Okay. Go out, come back in.
I told a dude that said to come up. He talking a lot of stuff.
Who is it? Abdul.
A dude that said.
Let me see what he
He
look.
running his mouth.
Let me see what he look like. Abdul. Believe me, she hate Africa. Believe it or not, I do not. That's the crazy part about it. I love Africa with everything in me. I
If the
love
shoe fit,
Africa.
if the shoe fit, they out of word here.
That's what I've been saying. I've been saying if the shoe fits, wear it. But they, for some reason, they just be so okay. I think that I'm gonna put this on this part. They they be so butthurt about it because I'm keeping it real. I'm telling the truth. I'm clocking some tea. I'm gonna tell y'all everything y'all need to know about dating an African man. Man, I
The
fucking
true
know.
version, guilty.
I know everything. We missed it. Can you hear me though? Can you hear me now? Cause I don't know what's going on with my. Glad you back though. Okay. They say they missed it. Oh, all right. So we gonna go back from the beginning. We gonna go back to the beginning once everybody get on this
You said
live.
a whole lot, though.
Huh?
You said a whole lot.
I said
You
a
said
whole.
a whole lot.
Shit, I need a charger for this phone because this phone is on 7%, or I'm gonna be shit out of luck. Oh, he right here, the dude right here. Hold on. Oh no, that's LDR. Okay, LDR. Hold on real quick, cause I gotta go get a charger.
Dude, that's it.
No, that's not a dude right there. Let me see where my charger at. Like, how the hell I'm supposed to charge this phone? Cause y'all, I'm gonna be shit out of luck if I can't charge this phone. All right, hold on. I got a charger right here. People be really pissing me off, bruh. They really be pissing me off. I can't let nobody piss me off like this, though. Like, they really be making me upset. Huh?
What time is it now?
Oh, it's 10:35 p.m.
Well, it's the same as that.
Question for you.
Uh-huh.
You send me your number. Is that your same number you got on WhatsApp?
My number?
Yeah,
Um,
you sent me your number on Instagram.
yes, it's the same number.
Okay. I was gonna reach out to you because I still want you to come on, and I'm okay with you coming on and talking about this and promoting that ebook because people need to know. You know
Yes,
what I'm saying?
definitely.
Yeah. So I'm gonna drop back down. Keep speaking your truth. All right.
Okay,
Much
no
love.
problem. Thank you.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Is she in Africa currently? No, I'm not in Africa currently, but I do live in Africa as well. Okay, can y'all hear me over here? Can y'all hear me over here? Because I'm on another phone. Hopefully this one works. I'm trying to make sure these phones I don't know what's going on, but y'all, you told me earlier that the phone you couldn't hear me. Okay. So you could hear me. Look, y'all bots, I really don't have time today. Like sometimes I have time, but not today. Okay, so we're gonna get into it. So let's back the truck up because the people over here did not so can you hold on third eye? Cause the people over here did not hear me because the phone was not working when I was talking the last time. So you okay?
No, I'm just thinking about a dude that's it. He running his mouth.
Oh, everybody always talking shit to me. I'm used to it. I'm used to it by now. I'm used to people not liking me. You know, it's cool. Okay, so y'all can hear. Okay, good. So this is the problem. So somebody came on my page. They saying, "Damn, this phone ain't charging. Why? It's always something. It's always something. Maybe I'm supposed to have some type. No, because the light is on. It's lighting up. These little chargers you get from what is this thing called? TikTok. This shit don't be working right. I got the charger in there and it ain't doing nothing for me. Okay, now it's charging. All right, and somebody else is trying to come up. Abdul trying to come up. Okay, Abdul talked shit before. He was the one who was on it the last time talking shit.
Show your face. Show your face, dude.
He never
Show
gonna
your
show
face.
his face. He just gonna talk shit to me and talk shit in my comments and all that every time. Abdul, what is it?
So you got guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you loud and clear.
Yeah, show your face. Show your face, Abdul. So you want me on? Be a man. You know, I'm just here to. I'm not gonna talk shit on here.
You are talking shit.
Because when you say some things that I don't agree with, I'm gonna respond. Be a man. Show your face.
He don't gonna show his face. He ain't gonna show his face, but look, Abdul, if you saying that I'm the one that's lying, but I'm the one that's showing my face every day on this platform, and you're not the one that's lying, but you're hiding behind the camera, who is believable, me or you? Let's make it make sense. I love Africa. I do. Everybody always saying that, oh, she hates Africa. You know what I hate? I hate lies and I hate to bullshit. You, cause nah, I'm not about to sit here and be played with and talked about and toyed with like I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I ain't never came on here and told y'all not one motherfucking lie yet. I can check fact. Everything I say, you can check it.
You see what I'm saying?
It's facts. What are you saying? You ain't saying shit. What are you saying? What are you saying?
I can't hardly hear neither one of y'all. Oh, you can't hear me either, huh? I can hear you now. Yeah, I try. I don't know why it won't bring my face.
Maybe you don't got enough followers.
Or anything.
Oh, well, you
I
do.
don't think I'm doing something wrong to her or whatever. I don't think she's doing something wrong to me either.
Okay,
Why you talk like you're talking to me? No.
It said turn your camera on.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay, let's get it. Let's go. Here he is, y'all. Let's get it. Now we can't hear you. Now we can't hear you, Abdul. Abdul, you might have to just go down and just listen to the story because we don't got that much time. We definitely don't got that much time because I'm on borrowed time. It's time. It's 10:40, and I'm not gonna be up all night talking to y'all. So just comment down below whatever you gotta say. If I read it, I read it. If I don't, I don't. Okay, let's go from the beginning. So I put the video up of me talking about African men asking you for money. The second day that you meet this guy, he's gonna ask you. He's gonna give you some sob story and ask you for some money. It's a whole game. I wrote it in my ebook. It's a whole game that they play. After they ask you for some money and you say no, they're gonna try to manipulate you. They're gonna try to get their parents to talk to you. Oh, my mother wanted to speak to you, so the mother could tell you her sob story. The mother is in on it. My sound went out?
Okay, now it's back in.
Okay, so maybe it's because I sat it down on the bed. Okay. So what happens is the second day the man meets you, he's going to ask you for some money. He's going to tell you something like, I'm hungry and we don't have food in the house. Or I'm sick and I got malaria and I need some medication. Or it's a probably about 10 of them and they go through the checklist. If everybody say, oh, all men ain't like that, then how all of them get the blueprint? They had to be learning this shit some kind of way because they all say the same thing. And then people say, well, you only talk to two people. How you know? I talk to many African men. Like I said, I got 300 in my inbox right now. I talk to plenty. And they all say the same shit. It's basically like my job is to sit here and learn African men. I swear to you. I wouldn't lie to y'all. Now, they got this whole list that they say. After they have said this list to you, then you say, no, I'm not giving you no money. I don't give men money. They'll say, well, you know what? I really liked you. But if you're not giving me the money, that means you don't like me like you say you do. They'll try to guilt trip you. Then after they try to guilt trip you, they'll have their mother talk to you or one of their family members. My mother really wants to speak with you. What your mother want to speak to me for? Oh, she want to talk to you about, you helping us out, in the family. And you didn't want to help us out. And why? Like, if you really care about me, you would do it. It's a whole game. Okay, so now, after we talked about this whole game, somebody came in my daggone on my page and said, The other day, you did a video about you divorcing your husband, and you was talking so good about your husband. Now you sitting and you turning around and you're lying, talking about African men real bad when you just trying to discourage other people from getting married because your marriage didn't work. Hold the truck up. First of all, I would never try to break somebody else from doing something. Women can do what the hell they want to do. It's their body and it's their damn life. I'm not telling them that. What I'm telling them to be careful, be aware of the games that they play. Know what you're getting yourself into. I'm just putting them deep, basically. And I said, I'm coming out with the ebook to let these girls know what they getting themselves into. I have a lot of them come in my inbox and say, I want to know if this man is playing games with me. This is what he said, and this is how he said. And I got to tell them, I said, okay, so I'm going to put this ebook out, right? So he talking about, I'm discouraging. I'm trying to sit this thing down. Oh, I know how to sit it down. Hold up. He said that I'm just trying to discourage, women from dating these African men. And I said, well, whole time, I'm not sure if I'm finished, if I'm not going to date an African man again. I'm not sure of that. I can't say what I'm going to do. I'm tired of them, for real, for real. I really am. They like, I'm that close to saying fuck them all, really, but I'm not sure what I'll do. So at the end of the day, I'm just trying to tell people what's going on, what you got to look out for, because that will stop me. Taking my own advice will stop me from making several mistakes. Because now that I know what's going on, right?
All you need is a solid courtship. Let me screen them for you.
Screen them for me. I'm so good at it now. I can just see that shit coming. And another thing too, I used to be emotional. So I detach my emotions now. I'm not nowhere near emotional no more. So I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if the nigga come, if he go, if he stay. I don't care about none of that shit. It doesn't matter to me. If he could have been the finest Nigerian man I ever seen in my life. I'm like, okay, I don't give a fuck. Go. Bye. I'm so detached from my emotions. Your emotions is an entity. Once you know that that is a evil entity and you detach yourself from it, you have to put a name on it. My emotion name is SpongeBob. I will not let SpongeBob get into me today. Because what'll happen is that emotion will play on you and you will do dumb shit like kirk out and break the car and do all this crazy shit. And then after that, the emotion will abandon you and you will sit there and you be crying. Oh my God, I can't believe I did this. Because you was tied up in that emotion. You wasn't fucking thinking. Me, no. I'm not doing that no more. So when I meet a fine nigga and he be like, oh, just help me out with some money. Hell no. And if he go, I don't give a fuck. Go. But this is the thing. When I be talking on this thing, everybody, all these men come up here like Abdul, the one that's talking shit right now. All them come up here and talk shit. Oh, she's a liar. She's talking bad about Ghana. Why she saying that? She's lying about this, lying about that. So the nigga who came up here and said that I was a liar and I was talking bad about Ghana and that men don't be asking women for money, I said, nigga, you asked me for money. So let's really clock some tea, because I wasn't going to say nothing. I was going to spare you. But now you sitting here calling me a liar and making me look like I'm fucking the bad guy and you're the good guy and you the one who asked me for money. And I've already told your story, but here it is. I'm going to tell it again. And that's what I told it again. Okay, you saying true, but none of your shit is factual. Like I can't check that shit. Whatever you saying, I don't know what the hell you saying anyway, because I'm not even paying attention to you. Okay, so the dude, this girl can't. Y'all remember last year when I was saying that I wanted me a Nigerian husband? This was the beginning of 2024. I said I want a Nigerian husband. I'm gonna go over to Nigeria and find me a man. So this girl. What he say?
Somebody saying you telling the truth. Somebody saying they in Ghana. They saying you telling the truth. They asking money.
Thank you. Clock it. Thank you. I ain't got no reason to lie. So so in 2024, beginning of 2024, I was saying that I wanted a Nigerian man. Y'all remember that? So somebody came in my inbox. Some girl came in my inbox, and she was like, "I be seeing your videos all the time."
Somebody talking about the romance scam over there.
Oh yes, it's all man. What? It's getting so crazy. It's just like it's the way of life now. Especially the harder times get, it's gonna get worse. It's gonna get fucking worse. But They ain't getting nothing from me. My name Bennett and I ain't fucking in it. They's not getting a goddamn dime from me. I don't even care no more. So the what was it? January or February of last year, I said that I wanted a Nigerian husband. This girl come in my inbox and she said, I be hearing you say you want a Nigerian husband all the time. I don't know about no Nigerian husband, but my cousin is from Ghana and he has a Nigerian father and you should talk to him. He's real nice and he'll treat you real good. And I was like, girl, where he at? So she sent me his page, his TikTok. And when I seen him, I was like, well, the looks ain't giving. I don't know about that one because I used to go off of looks, right? So I was like, the looks ain't giving. I ain't going to be able to do it. And she was like, no, for real, don't worry about his looks. He's a good guy. He's great. He will take care of you. He got his own car, own job, own money. He don't need to ask you for nothing. I said, oh, that sounds good to me because I'm used to the Ghanaians not having shit. They may have a car. They may have a little jobby job, but it ain't enough to take care of me and my household. So I be like, you know what? I don't know. So I even try to even put my shit down, lower my standards, and say, all right, well, as long as the man can take care of himself, we good. If he can take care of himself, we good. Because I feel like if you can't take care of yourself, and I got to take care of me, I got to take care of my kids, I got houses in 3 countries, I got to take care of them, I got to take care of all my bills, I got cars, I got all this stuff that I got to take care of and consume a lot. It's a lot on my brain. Then you come along and you say, can I get $100? Nigga, what? Now I gotta take care of you. You just gave me a whole new fucking fucking problem, a whole new burden. So now I'm trying to get rid of bills, and here come another one, a man that's asking for money. He's a fucking boy. So now I gotta take care of a child, another child. That's like somebody dropping off a child at your house and never coming back to pick him up. Fuck no, I'm not doing that. So the girl was like, no, he gonna take care of you, he gonna do all this. So I'm getting excited. I'm like, okay, well, maybe I can look past the looks. Because you remember back in the day when a nigga was ugly and your mother would be like, I'll talk to him as long as he gonna pay my bills and he gonna buy me some shoes and some clothes, and he was ugly as shit. She was like, I'm gonna look past the looks. Them ugly niggas got the money. So that's what the old people used to do back in the day. I ain't that age. So I was like, you know what? Let me try something new. Let me just talk to this ugly ass nigga and see what he could do for me. So he called me and he said, when you coming to Ghana? I told him the date. He said, okay, I'm going to be there and I'm going to pick you up from the airport. I said, okay now, let's get it, let's go. So we got a nigga picking me up from the airport now. Okay, I did not ask him, but I wasn't going to decline it. I accepted it, okay? So when I got to the airport, he was there, like he said, and when I got out the airport, as a matter of fact, I was on my way out the airport, he asked me where I was at. And in Ghana, when you get out the airport, you spend a lot of time trying to get your luggage. Sometimes your luggage be missing, stolen, damaged, all that. So you spend a lot of time trying to find your luggage. So I spent some time in the airport. So when I got outside the airport, while I was in there in the airport, he said, you got $50. I said, $50 for what? He said, because I got to pay for this truck. Pay for the truck? Nigga, I ain't know you had to pay for a truck. He said, oh, because I don't have a car. So I had to rent a truck. And I had to come all the way here. So it's going to be like $70. I don't remember the exact fee. It could have been $100. I don't remember. But I know I gave him $50 when I got out that airport. And then I said, okay, so just go ahead and drop me off. I was telling him it was unnecessary for you to come pick me up if you had to pay for it, because I could have paid for a Bolt or Uber to my house, which is 10 minutes away, and it would have cost me like $3. Like, for real. That was stupid. I said, so where you coming from? This nigga said he coming from Cape Coast. You drove 5 hours to pick a girl up from the airport that you don't even know, not even knowing if she gonna have enough money to pay you back. He said, yeah, so I gotta pay the man for the borrow the thing. I said, okay. So he dropped me off at home. I told him to go ahead and go about his business because I'm not attracted to a nigga that I got to give money to. Even if I was attracted to him, the attraction is now gone. Soon as I had to come out my pocket with the $50, because you can't even help me with that. Like, come on now. If you was gonna come through, you should have came through with the whole thing. That's like Peaches talking shit about she paying child support and she only paid the one child support payment. She should have paid the whole $7,000 if you got it like that. Bitch, if you gonna feel froggy, you gonna jump out there, jump the fuck all the way out there. I don't jump out there with the big dogs knowing I'm just a little puppy. I stay in my lane. So he couldn't stay in his lane. He want to jump out there talking so, oh, he gonna come pick me up, knowing he ain't got no damn money. Then he said he needed money for gas. So I'm like, oh hell no, I ain't got it. So when he dropped me off at home, I took my bags in the house and my kids, and I said, can you leave now? He said, okay, I'll see you later. When he got back to Cape Coast, he called me. He said, I really want to be with you. I want to come out there. I want to take care of you. I want to make sure you straight. I want to cook for you. I want to do all this for you. And I said, you don't even have no money. He said, oh, I'm just doing bad right now because I had to leave my job and start taking care of my mother. So I don't have it right now to give. But I promise when I get it, you going to have it. And I'll go ahead and make some money right now and try to get myself back out there to be with you. I said, no, please don't. Because I don't want to be with a nigga that I got to take care of that ain't got no money. If you ain't got no money, what can you do for me? Like, because I can fuck myself. I don't need help with that. So what can you do for me? He was like, oh, I just gonna be there and make sure you take your baths and rub your feet and all that shit. I said, I got kids to do that. Like, come on now, bring me something better than this. So obviously he couldn't do shit for me. So then I left him alone, didn't talk to him. So 2 to 3 months, I don't know how long it was. It was like 2 to 3 months. He calls me and he says, I need some money real bad. I said, what the fuck is you calling me for? He said, oh, because I need your help. I need you to give me some. And then how they started off, they say, can I ask you a question? I want to ask you for something, but I'm feeling shy. Well, if you feeling shy, shut the fuck up then and get off my phone because we don't talk no shy shit. Then they be like, oh, but I really need to ask you this. So he say, oh, can you help me out? I need some money real bad. I said, for what? He said, and this is what they do. They guilt trip you. They try to make you think that you the reason why they need the fucking money. So I wasn't the reason why he needed money. Maybe he needed money because he didn't have no food. Or maybe he needed money because his mother was sick. I don't know why he needed money, but I wasn't the damn reason. But he tried to do that. They manipulate you a lot. I know they asses from the back of my fucking hand. I know them. So he tells me, he said, you the reason why I need the money because you gave me $50 and you didn't give me all of it. And so the man who I rented the truck from is still worrying me. And I'm in trouble now. I'm losing everything because of this. I said, okay, so let's say for shits and giggles that it was $100. It's been 2 months. You ain't got $100 yet? In 2 months, you damn sure shouldn't be fucking with me. I make that shit with my eyes closed. Like, what? What can you possibly do for me if it takes you 2 months and you still can't come up with $50 to equal that $100? Like, we are, like, this shit makes no sense. And now it makes me look like, it makes me feel like you lesser than an imbecile. Like, you like a penny with a hole in it. And I hate, if I'm talking shit, I'm ruffling some feathers from some of you Africans that's on this page. I'm sorry, but I gotta keep it real. Because I can't be fake. I can't be. But for you to call me and ask me and then tell me it's my fault and that you're still trying to get money to pay this man off because I left the balance unpaid, that sounds ludicrous to me. That's some bullshit. That's you trying to manipulate me. You trying to gaslight me. I don't like that shit. And so then I'm talking shit, and it wasn't about him. It was not about him. I'm talking shit like I usually do on this TikTok. So he comes on here and say, oh my God, she's a liar. You're lying. That stuff don't happen in Ghana. I said, how it doesn't? How y'all don't be asking for money? No. I said, nigga, you asked me for money. You was one of the ones. So come up here and let's talk because I'm gonna bring you up to the panel so people can know that I'm talking to the nigga in the comments because I like for the nigga in the comments to come up so it won't be like I'm lying on him and not giving him an opportunity to defend himself. So I brought him up here. He's still talking shit. I said, first of all, let me tell you the story. Y'all all want to know this motherfucker was in my inbox trying to be with me. I didn't want to be with his ass. I told him, get the fuck on. He lied to me about some damn money. I wasn't going to pay him no money. I just started going on his ass. He blocked me and everything. He mad as shit. I don't care. It was several of them motherfuckers who be in my inboxes, and when I talk about them, they be like, "Oh, she lying." I'm like, come up then. Let's talk about how I'm lying. Let's talk about it. I don't put people business out there, but if it was something between me and that person, I should be able to say it because it's my experience, right? I'm saying my experience with this nigga, so I should be able to say it. Now this dude that's in the comments now, who, oh, I thought you said I was making you upset. Okay, because I was about to get upset. No, it's all your fellow Africans, all your friends, your buddies from Ghana, how y'all do it. Like, and you can verify too, since you on here. Did I not tell you that I don't like broke niggas? Did I not say that to you? Because I say it to everybody who comes in my inbox that I don't do broke niggas. I just don't like it. I don't want it. I don't need it. Oh my God. And then what pisses me off so much is when they all come and say, all men don't ask for money. Every single man I ever fucking met in my life, I lie to you now. I can put my hand on the Bible and swear. I can swear on my fucking kids. Every nigga in my life I had to go through with that. Every nigga. Not one. And people always saying, oh, no, that's not true. They don't be asking for money. And then the women will say, I ain't never had a man ask me for no money. I done dated several Africans. Ain't none of them. They know they fucking lying. Women do that because they want to put themselves on a pedestal and look down on other women and make it look like they out here getting Louis Vuitton and Gucci and shit while we over here getting the trash. Come on now, don't play me. I ain't stupid. I was born at night, not last night. Like, this shit is so crazy how women try to do you. I'm just like, at least just hear my story and be like, okay, I sympathize with you. Don't try to make yourself look better than me. But that's what they do. But anyway, I have never, experienced where these niggas over in Africa don't do that, especially in Nigeria. And it be the second day you meet them. The third day you meet them, and you be like, but why? Oh, because I'm suffering. So I really feel like they get online to go find women to talk to so that they can ask them for stuff. So they doing so bad in their life, and they like, damn, I done asked my man. I done went out there and tried to work. I can't find no money nowhere. So I'm just going to go ahead and go online. I'm going to find a woman to ask. I told you, well, some of y'all heard my story. We was talking about the story the other day, but we going to talk about it again for the people in the back that ain't hear about it. Okay. So I was talking about how I got, I was talking about how I almost got scammed, but I didn't fall for the okie doke because I knew the shit. I know the shit so good. Thank you, Tammy. Thank you so much, beautiful. I know the shit so good that these niggas can't play me, but he could have played me. He could have, but I know it so well. So it was this guy, right? He was on, you know what it reminded me of? Let me tell you this before I start the story. Do you remember the Swindler? The documentary that was about the guy who was on POF. He would meet the women and he would take the women, he would fly them out to Europe, and he would buy them all types of stuff, and he would, make them fall in love with him and all that. Y'all remember that? He would make them fall in love with them, and then he would just like, they would go back home and they were like, oh my God, I'm so in love with Joseph. He's just everything. He bought me all this stuff, and they be so happy. He bought me a diamond watch, and Tinder. Yeah, that's Tinder, not POF. Okay, Tinder Swindler or something like that. So they'd be like, he bought me all this nice stuff, and I'm just so in love with him. And then Joseph, maybe like a week or two later, he'll call and be like, oh my God, I need help, and hang up the phone. And the girl be like, oh my God, I can't believe something just happened to him. And he won't call him for like a week. Then he'll call him a week later and he'll be like, I need you. These people have got me held captive inside this cage, and they saying they're not going to get me out of here until I give them $1 million. These women turning in Roth IRAs, mutual funds, 401ks. They turning all that shit in to get this money for him. Getting loans from their parents, all types of stuff. And he always get the white women, the ones who got the generational wealth, right? He'll get them so they can go ask their grandparents, their great grandparents for the money to get him out of this situation. So they'll send the money over to him. He'll take that money and he'll get his next victim, and he'll use that money for his next victim. And the story goes on, and that's how he's been living his life. So this is what this man reminded me of, and I was just like, I got to get to the bottom of this. So the guy had pictures on Instagram. Oh my God! When I tell y'all, this man was fine as hell. Who is this calling me? Okay. People always want to call me while I'm on live. The people see that I'm on live and they'll call me while I'm on live. Like, for what? Like, don't try to destroy my damn time. Like I owe you something. Okay. So he met me on Instagram, and he had these pictures on Instagram, and he was handsome. He said he was from Ghana. So I was like, okay, then we good, because I don't date American men. So when he said he was from Ghana, I was like, okay, we good. So I'm talking to him or whatever. So then eventually I gave this man my number. So when I gave him my number, he just knew it was on from there. That's all. The first thing they want, they just want to get that number. They'll ask for it the first day, but you got to stall them, to see if they fall off. So he was with it, and every lie he told, because he did lie, and every lie he told, he remembered the lie. This nigga was a genius. So what he said was he was a doctor, a cardiologist, and he was from Ghana, and he lived in Europe. So I was like, okay, well, how much you get paid? He told me he get paid $2,000 a month. I said, damn, that ain't no money for no damn cardiologist. But I said, okay, well, I don't know how your works, so I'm gonna just go with it, right? So I'm just taking everything all in. So then he said he worked at this hospital, and he showed me the hospital. So what I did was I called the hospital, because something kept telling me something ain't right. You know how you get that intuition? You get that feeling. Your intuition never lies. Never, ever lies. Y'all hear me? Never. Your intuition will never lie to you. The first thing you feel, go with it. Don't second guess that shit. Don't ask questions. Don't even think that you know more than your intuition. Go with it. It never lies. So I was like, something ain't right. I'm not feeling this nigga. I feel like something is going on. Like he's swindling me. Like he's trying to do something. It don't feel right. And it's not that I don't think that I'm worthy of having a cardiologist to be attracted to me, because I'm the shit and I know it. But that's not the point. Something I was like, it's too many girls in his country he could be messing with. Then he could be messing with women in America. Why? So he's telling me, oh well, I used to live in America, but I was married, and me and my wife ended up getting into it, and she left me, and she moved to Canada. So I just moved over to Europe since she moved to Canada. $400,000. Oh shit, in Europe. Oh my God. I don't know nothing about it. I don't know nothing about Europe, so I just didn't mind it. So but what I did do was he told me what hospital he worked at. So I called the hospital, and I knew his name. So I asked the hospital for him, and they said he wasn't at work that day. So that verified that he did work at that hospital. Okay. So I was like, okay, so what's on my mind that's making me feel like this ain't right? Because he verified. Then I said, okay. So I verified the name, and I verified the hospital. Bam. So we know he works there. So now I said, okay, when he calls me, I'm going to tell him, let's get on FaceTime. So when he called me, I was like, can we FaceTime? And he was like, sure we can. No problem, baby. But he was talking too much. Okay, so when a man comes, one of them Africans, I'm telling you, I'm reading out the book. When they come to you, the first thing they're going to start telling you is they love you. They tell you they love you, and you're the most precious they ever seen, and that they want a future with you, and they want you to be their wife, is because they want to weaken you. They want to weaken you down so that you fall for them. Okay? So that's the tactic. You can still hear me, right? Oh shit. One of my bill collectors calling. Somebody said you keep messing with the wrong people. Yeah, people like you, Abdul. Okay. So then, okay, yeah, y'all, BG, handle them over there, because I don't got time for them trolls. I really don't. Them trolls get on my nerves, especially in the morning. They really get on my nerve. So he was like, So I was like, something is going on. I just really got to figure it out. But he's checking out so far. So I tell him to get on FaceTime with me. He got on FaceTime with me. Fine as a motherfucker. I'm like, okay. I'm just staring at him, just all smiling from ear to ear. Cause now we done realized that he's not a scam, right? Like he is the guy he said he was. He does work at the hospital. His name is the actual name. So now I'm trying to figure out what is it in me. My intuition is telling me something is not right. So I need to figure it out. So I said I'm gonna start treating him like shit and see if he go anywhere. So I started treating him like shit. He was like, "Oh, you won't call me, baby?" I said, "Fuck no, I'm not calling you." I talked to him anyhow to see if he stick around. And when I was talking to him anyhow, he still was sticking around. I was like, "Okay, something ain't right. Why would a cardiologist that is as fine as he is, that got all these friends that's all over his Instagram and all this shit that he hang out with, why would he want to be pressed for a girl that he don't know, that's far away, that don't have no plans on coming?" Because I told him I don't come to Europe, so I don't have no plans on coming. And why would he stick around? I said, something's weird is going on. So then he calls me one day, and when I tell y'all, this nigga dressed to the T. This nigga got all the suits that you can imagine, just like Steve Harvey. He got the black one to go with the blue one, to go with the white shirt, to go with the black shirt with the gray pants. Like he dressed down. So he calls me and tells me, is there any way that you can give me some money so I could get me a suit? What? Get you a suit for what? He said, because it's a war ceremony and I really need a suit. I can count like 20, 30 suits on your page. Like, why would you need my money? And hold up, ain't you a cardiologist? Like, what? Oh, but it's not enough. I had to pay my son needed money, and I had to pay child support, and I had to pay my wife because I got to pay spousal support to her. I don't know. I just doing real bad. I said, damn, so I can't even get a break. I can't even get a break with the fucking cardiologist. God damn. I ain't gonna never meet a rich African. Like, what the fuck? So I'm going crazy. So I'm like, oh, hell no. I said, you just turned me off. So now, how I looked at you before, I don't look at you like that no more. So I thought you was fine as fuck. And I'm not going to let that deter me from leaving your ass. I'm just not fucking with you no more. So he was like, oh, why would you do that? Why, baby? I want to be with you. Like, we was making this thing work. I said, no, the fuck we wasn't. And so I'm still treating him like shit. So because he asked me for that suit, I was done with him. I said, please don't call me no more. I ended up blocking him on everything. I blocked him on all social media, and I blocked him on my phone. And I got rid of him, and I was done, okay? I left it alone. So a couple years later, this was 6 years ago. A couple years later, he pops back up. But he pops back up under the same name, maybe like something different in the name, and he got a different number. So he hit me up on TikTok. He saw me on TikTok, and he said one of my videos came through his feed. Because, you know, my videos that I be doing about Africa, when I hashtag them, they go through African feeds, right? Because I hashtag Ghana, hashtag Nigeria. So it went through his FYP. So he was like, I seen you on my FYP, and I was just like, dang, this is my baby. I miss her. I wanted to talk to you. So I said, oh, okay, so now what's going on? Like, what you want to talk about? He was like, me and you being together. I said, damn, you still ain't find nobody yet? You're a cardiologist. Like, what is going on? Just the cardiologist alone, y'all, should get him a bitch, right? So I'm like, what you need me for? So I'm just telling him, like, I don't want to be with you. I'm serious. Like, I can't be with you. You asked me for a suit, and that's equivalent to money for a suit, and I can't do that. And he was like, no, it's okay. You don't need to give me anything because I got money. I don't need nothing from you. I said, well, what was the purpose of you asking me for a suit the last time? He's, oh, I just wanted you to have a suit with your name on it. What? Y'all really think I'm boo-boo the motherfucking fool? I swear y'all be saying anything to me. They be saying anything to me. And then I start going off on them, and they say, you hurt my feelings. Because they real tender. You know that African men are real emotional. They real soft. Yeah, so That's just just to let y'all know. Huh?
They just put it.
Huh?
They just said. They just said lawyers in Ghana make $1,000 a month.
Lawyers in Ghana make $1,000 a month. That's probably the highest paying job in Ghana, because ain't nothing else making more than that. Clock it.
That's nothing.
Yeah, that's nothing. That's crazy. So he was like, I just was kept talking shit to him and he wasn't going nowhere. I said, well, what do you want to do now? He was like, oh, let's just FaceTime and talk and catch up. So I FaceTimed him again, talking, caught up, right? So then I was just like, okay, so I don't know, like I feel like you might be the tender swindler or whatever it's called, and I don't want to talk to you. I feel something's wrong. I got to listen to my intuition. And he was like, no, nothing's wrong, baby. I would never do nothing to hurt you. I would never lie to you. You know Ghanaians don't lie. I said, that's a motherfucking lie right there. When I was with my husband, everything he said was a lie. My ex-husband, everything he said was a lie. So Ghanaians plenty of lie. My father, he got a gap in his mouth, and we used to say that the gap make him lie. But they all lie. They lie plenty. I said, no, that's bullshit. Y'all all lie. He was like, no, we don't lie, I swear. So I was like, okay, so just be honest and tell me. I said, because I help you out, so you have to change up the situation. You got to be real nice and sweet, right? I said, just be nice. I mean, just be real and tell me the truth, and I'll help you. Like, whatever the situation is, I'll help you. I just want to know the truth. I'm not that girl. Don't play with my emotions. Don't play with my feelings. Don't lie to me and tell me that you want to be with me and you don't. So now I'm breaking his ass down. I'm using reverse psychology because that's the shit they do to me. So I'm gonna do that shit to them. So I said, don't lie to me or none of that. Yep, 98% of them. Exactly. So I said, so just don't lie to me or nothing. And I swear I'll help you. Whatever you need help me with. So y'all brace yourself for this motherfucker. Okay, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I was like holding my breath. Like, damn, I'm scared as hell. The truth is, I'm not the guy you've been talking to. What the fuck you mean you're not the guy I've been talking to? Because remember, we fact checked this shit. I called the hospital. I checked the number. Okay, the number was a Europe number. His name was true. He was on FaceTime with me. It's no way that you can swindle me because I fact checked everything. But my intuition is still telling me something is wrong, even though I fact checked everything. He said, no, I'm not him. He said, I said, no, that's a lie right there. That's you fucking lying right there. He said, I promise you, I will not lie to you. I said, you just did, because you said you're not him, and if you're not him, that means you've been lying to me this whole time. He said, I'm gonna just be honest with you. I said, how can you not be him? Oh, this is what I said. How can you not be him when I FaceTimed you? He said, I'm an IT technician, and I know how to put the fake face over mine and make it look like it's me. Do you know how flabbergasted I was? How devastated I was? Ain't no fucking way. I talked to him. I sat there. I looked into his eyes. I looked how fine he was. I was admiring him. And you mean to tell me it was a picture the whole time? Are you fucking serious right now? These Africans is smart as shit. You gotta wake up pretty early for not to catch them. I swear they are so fucking smart. I said, nigga, if you that smart, you need to be working in the U.S. and the CIA. They need you on their team. Ain't no way you was getting me the whole time. We was FaceTiming for like 4 or 5 hours at a time. There's no way I could have been FaceTiming a picture. He said yes the whole time. And I was just like, oh my God. Oh my God. So I said, well, tell me the truth. What is it that you want from me? Like, be honest and tell me what it is you want from me. He said, the truth is, I'm in jail. Hold up. We backing up. We let's back the truck up. Everything he said, I gotta go ahead and break that shit down. How are you in jail when I don't even hear reconnecting? So all y'all that's been in Ghana or talk to people in Ghana, y'all see that reconnecting on WhatsApp? Never have I experienced that talking to him. Never. How the hell you in jail and that shit is better than people that's outside on the street? Never seen it reconnected. I said, damn, on top of that, he's from Ghana. On top of that, how did you have a Europe number? He said, oh, I manipulated the phone to make it look like a Europe number. Ain't no fucking way, bro. So you got great internet, better than everybody I've talked to in Ghana. You in jail. You manipulated the thing to make it look like you in Europe. Then on top of that, you FaceTiming me with a picture on, and I'm talking to you for hours, and you making this shit go through like this. I said, I swear they need you in the CIA. They need you. The FBI needs you over in America. I swear, because you would be a great asset to them. Because ain't no way you could do all this. He said, yes. I said, so what is your purpose? Like, what's the purpose of you pretending to be this man that you're not? He said, because the man's so fine, he got good looks, he can pull anybody. So I just hide behind the camera like I'm him, and he pull people with his looks, and then I'll ask the girl for money, and she send me money, and that's how I eat while I'm in jail. He said, sometimes I don't even have no food in jail. I said, so what is it? What's the overall goal? Like, when does this shit stop? He said, it stops when I get out. I said, well, when you getting out? He said, I don't know, because the lawyer's saying that he needed $8,000 for me to get out, and I ain't never even seen $8,000. I was like, what the fuck? I done heard it all. And he was like, Kavisha, I'm so sorry for playing with you and your emotions. I'm just asking you, can you please give me the $8,000? I done dropped the fucking phone. Are you fucking serious right now? So you sat here and played with me for 5 fucking years, lied to me, and then gonna tell me that you want me to give you the money? The $8,000 so you can get out of jail? I don't even fucking know you. Like, real life, I don't know you. He said, but I love you. You beautiful. You everything to me. No, the fuck. We don't even talk like that. Like, what? Is you really serious? Y'all, I can't make this shit up. I cannot make this shit up. He said $8,000 would get him out of jail. And so I said, okay, let's talk about this, because before I block this nigga, I want to hear everything. I said, so let's talk about this. Why are you even in jail? Let's clock that T, right? So he tells me, long time ago, I stole a cell phone from a lady. She was in her car and she was on her phone. So I reached in the car and grabbed her phone and ran. And they knew who I was. So they called the police on me. The police came and got me and locked me up. And I've been locked up ever since. I said, well, how long has it been? He said, I've been locked up for 5 years since I made that first account looking like that guy. 5 years for a cell phone. He said, yeah, and they're going to have me in here for the rest of my life if I don't come up with $8,000. I said, well, you best to get the swindling, because it won't be me. I'm getting the fuck off this phone. I'm blocking this shit. Don't ever call me again. I'm done. And that was the end of that. But this is the type of shit that you deal with these Africans. And I'm just being honest. I love them to death, y'all. Just, I'm African myself, right? So I love them. I love Africa. I love the culture. I love the food. I love the language. I love everything about it. I love the clothes. I love the art. I love the wear. I love everything. The hair, everything. But I got to be honest. I got to be honest to let y'all know when y'all going over there, what y'all going to see and what y'all up against. And then everybody always say, well, all men aren't the same. They want to be separated. But how do we separate them when most are the same? So you got that one bad apple that's going to spoil the whole bunch. So if you got 5 scammers in Nigeria, we calling Nigeria the scam nation. Like, why the fuck, who we playing with? We don't got time to sit there and verify everybody and fact check everybody to make sure they ain't one of them. And especially when everybody reading from the same book and they doing the same thing. Because I can tell you 15 niggas that just said the same shit to me. So if 15 niggas out the country that said the same shit to me, that sounds like an epidemic to me. Like y'all really learning this shit in school or something. And if you notice, when they talk, Even when they talk, they say the same thing, the same way, the same lingo. Hey, Charlie. Everybody says the same thing. Oh, I beg, I beg. Everybody's saying the same thing because you can hear a guy in Accra that tells you, oh, why you want to go over there, pa, plenty, plenty, and saying that, and then you can go into Kumasi and hear the same thing. How the hell Accra know the same lingo as Kumasi? They got to be reading from the same book. Like this shit is embedded in them. Everybody's doing the same thing. And so when they say that, oh, they not all the same, you might have one or two that's different. But they ain't far from it. Get that nigga enough rope to hang himself, he gonna turn to him because that's what he knows. I ain't lying. Like, I ain't got time. They take the same class. So I'm about to get all y'all join my class so I can tell y'all what the hell they doing. I got the whole ebook. Y'all, I done wrote the whole ebook. And everything that they do and say and how they play is in the ebook. And they gonna be mad at me when this shit hit the fan, that this shit come out. They be like, oh, this bitch want to stop us because she got a divorce. No, 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 no. I'm so fucking woke. I'm so woke now. I'm seeing this shit. Seeing this believing. I swear. I'm seeing this shit right before my eyes. I'm seeing this shit before it happened. Like, I can really tell y'all how this shit gonna play out.
That's the only way they're gonna change. They gotta be exposed.
Yep, exactly. That's exactly right. Because that's what I always tell them. Tell the truth. Shame the devil. When they always tell me something, don't be telling you paint in Ghana black. Don't be painting us black. Don't be telling people that shit. I said, well, that means you part of the problem. Because why won't you let me expose y'all? Like, you want to stay like this? You know, this is it right here. This is what y'all want to do. Like, somebody got to do this shit. Hello, honey. Like, come on now. Somebody got to clock the T. Somebody said they not going to change. They not going to change. But if enough of us say that, Sunshine, come up and tell them what you asked me last night. Tell them what you asked me last night. I don't want to put you on Front Street, but I want you to tell them what you asked me last night. What did I tell you? Somebody said they want to come up here. Okay, Sunshine said he want to come up here. Okay, let's get it, Sunshine. Hello.
Yeah, mommy, wait, I'm coming.
Okay, and I want you to be completely honest too. Don't lie, okay? Because we don't lie on this channel.
Show your face. Oh, that's my face.
Okay, Sunshine, let's see your face. Okay, Sunshine, we be completely honest on this channel, okay? We don't hold no cut cards, okay? And so if I ask you a question, just be honest, because that's how I am. Okay, when we talked last night and you asked me to find you an American woman, what did I tell you? You don't remember?
You said, because of my brothers, their attitude, it turned them off.
Mm-hmm.
They don't fall for African men again because of their attitude.
Mm-hmm. Clock it. I told him, I said, I'm not about to do that because American women are tired of African men. African men done showed their ass so much that they are done with that shit. I don't even know an American woman that even want to be with an African man anymore. So I don't even know how to help you. I'm like, because I would have helped you. Like, that's just me. I help people. I can't even help you. I cannot. I can't even fathom because I know, like, if something is wrong, how could I help you do something that I know is wrong that's going to get you fucked up? Like, that's me setting you up. So I would go over to America and set my American sisters up with an African man, not knowing that this African man going to show off. I can't trust, him. Like, I can't even, all you can do is trust people to be people. So at the end of the day, I can't trust that he gonna do right by this girl and not gonna lie to her, not gonna use her for the green card. I didn't even know I was gonna get used for the green card. I swear I didn't know, y'all. I did not fucking know. This was before I got the tattoo on my arm. I did not know. I thought that the only time that the men use the women is when they use the old white women, like the old white tea women. I said, oh, they use them. You know, it's a green card situation. I would have never thought. I'm a badass bitch. I'm going over to Africa, and this man gonna tell me he gonna use me for a green card. Like what? Like that's it's very disappointing. But it's like that's an insult to me. Like, nigga, what? You use me for a green card? Come on now. That shit.
No, but moment, listen, we have a general people, but there are few.
You say they a few,
We
but
have
we don't
a
got time to
generous
find
people,
out who
but
the
there are
few
few.
is. We don't got time, oh. We don't got time to find out who the few is. Like who got time there? We gonna sit here and check. Oh, make sure this one is this one. All y'all look the same. Y'all look the same, talk the same, act the same, do the same shit. I don't know. I'm not got time for that shit to be trying to figure out who did this and who didn't, and who going to fuck me over and who not. It the next nigga that come my way, he gonna have to come real fucking correct. It's gonna be a
The
lot of
bad
shit he
ones
gotta
are
come.
plenty.
Huh?
And the things are, yeah, the bad people are more than the good ones. So,
Exactly.
but it's very difficult to filter out the good ones. Yeah.
Exactly. So we ain't fucking with him no more then, cause we ain't got that much time. We ain't got that much time. We ain't got that much time. Cause and then let me tell you something else.
Yeah, you know they had a gold mine.
Who?
You know they had a gold mine, right?
Oh,
Ghana had a gold mine when they had the euro return, and
uh-huh.
all those millions went to Ghana and gave all that money to Ghana, and sold everything in America. Ghana had the perfect opportunity to capitalize on everything, but they squandered it because they
Greed.
want to scam everybody.
Yes. Exactly.
See, that's how you lose. That's why. That's why. Anytime you're on TikTok or social media page, you need to be vigilant. That's my advice I always give to my American friends. Always, you should be vigilant. The moment you are communicating with the person and the person started asking you for money or any physical gift, it means that person is not generous.
Well, thank God you didn't ask me for that, because
Yeah.
I would have blocked your ass. Because I was thinking you was going to ask me for some money. I was like, oh, shit, here we go. Here we go again to the show again. Lock it. I thought you was going to ask me. I said, oh, my God. Another block.
A generous person will find it difficult to even ask you for anything.
Who would?
A generous person.
A genuine person.
It's difficult.
A genuine person.
The person will never ask you anything.
Okay, so for all you Ghanaians or Africans, and we're going to say Africans, okay? I ain't going to distinguish which one. All you Africans, when you ask a woman for money, you are putting yourself as a low down, dirty little bum. That's how she's going to look at you when you ask her for money. She's going to look at you like a penny with a hole in it. You ain't shit and you ain't amounting to shit when you ask a woman for money. So y'all please stop asking women for money. And stay the fuck out of my inbox too. Because I'm definitely going to give you no money. I'm going to hurt your feelings and make you feel bad. Don't go asking women for no money. Please don't, y'all. We got to stop this shit. And right here, nip this shit in the bud tonight. If you need some money, go talk to your homies. Go talk to your parents, your grandparents, your cousins. Never, ever let a woman know your weak side. Never let a woman know that you broke. I don't care how broke you are. And if I can do it, you can do it. Because I have never, hands down, right hand, solemnly swear, in my fucking life, asked no nigga for no money. Never. I would never show a nigga that I'm fucked up. Hell no. I never let my left hand know what my right hand doing. I'm not going to show no nigga that I ain't got no money. Nah, I'm not about to do that. I'm gonna let him know I can take care of myself, whether you heal or you not. When you leave, I'll be back in the fucking Maldives somewhere. Like I can handle my own. I'm not about to tell no nigga I'm broke and I need something from you. I just cannot do that. I cannot find myself doing that, and that's because I've always been the person in my family that took care of everybody. So I've been a boss. I was 5 years old taking care of my family. 6 years old, I was out hustling. You know, I ain't have food in the house, but I try to figure out something. Go to 7-Eleven, steal some snacks, and we eating on that shit. I make it happen. I ain't never go to my uncles and say, oh, we hungry. We ain't got nothing to eat. I ain't never called my kin folks and say, oh, I need something from you. I refuse. I'm going to stay down till I get up. That's how I'm going to do it. And so that's what men have to do. You have to stay down till you get up. And because men don't say that too. Be like, so what should I do then if I can't get the money from you? Figure that shit out. Stay down till you get up. That's all you can do. And then they'll tell me, but I'm praying. Keep praying, nigga. I ain't Jesus. I'm not about to be your savior, giving you no damn money. Like, we have to stop this shit, and y'all got to stop fucking asking. It's crazy. And it ain't just the Africans either. So I'm not even putting Africans. It's all you niggas. All of y'all. All of y'all. Because I done had some Americans. And that's why I stopped talking to Americans.
Majority carries the vote.
Yes. I done had some Americans call me. I had one American dude call me and ask me to buy him a Mercedes Benz. He sent me some Mercedes Benz pictures and say, don't I look good in this? Okay, what the fuck you telling me for? Because I need you to buy it for me. I done talk to some dirty bum ass American niggas too. They ain't off the hook. They started this bum shit to me. Because this is who I was talking to in the beginning. Before I started talking to Africans. I done talked to some of them broke ass niggas. I done had broke ass niggas. I went in surgery, needed somebody to come take care of me. This nigga told me something, I come take care of you. Instead of me doing the ticket for him, I sent them the money. Nigga ran off with the money. I done went through some shit with some American niggas. That's why I said I'll never do it again. Then I done been through some shit with some Africans. I'm saying I might not never do that shit again either. I'm that motherfucking close. I ain't going to no white niggas. I'll stay by myself before I fucking get fucked over again. Hell no. I'm not doing it. But we gotta stop this shit, y'all. I even tell my sons. My son, my oldest son's 24 years old. He make $4,000 a month. I said, why you don't got a girlfriend? He said, because I ain't got enough money for one. That's the realest shit that nigga ever said. $4,000 ain't about to take care of no family. I gotta bring this girl in, and I gotta buy her clothes. I gotta feed her, and then what if I get her pregnant? Then I gotta take care of baby, and I only got $4,000 a month. No, I'm not about to do it. And that's a 24-year-old that's saying that. My 18-year-old, I asked him, why you don't got no girlfriend? He said, because I ain't got no money. They ain't counting my money. They said they need their own shit. And if they ain't got it, they ain't having no girlfriend. I'm going to stay down till I get up. When I get up, that's when I'm going to give me a girlfriend. I can't bring no girl into this. And I'm broke myself. And niggas don't think like that. They always tell me, so I need love. So when an African man say he need love, he need money. Ain't no damn love in this. You can't love broke. Like what? We broke. We fucked up. We out in the street. We sleeping and homeless. And we talking about some love. Where the love at? Love ain't paying now net bill. Love ain't feeding us shit. What love? Fuck a love. What love got to do with it? Not a goddamn thing. We really need to wake the fuck up for real, y'all. Seriously. Because this shit got to stop at some point. At some point, this shit got to stop with bum-ass niggas. Like, who raising these fools? Like, come on now. And then I asked the nigga, I would ask him because I would try to see what's in his brain. When you ask me for money and I just told you, don't do that. Don't ask a woman for money. Because I even talked to my ex-boyfriend, Babatunde, the one from Nigeria. He might be on here too because he be on my live sometimes. I talked to him and I even told him, I said, never ask a woman for money. What makes you do that? Why would you do that? And he said, because I really need it. I said, but I told you how a woman gonna look at you when you do that. What makes you still do it? He said, because I still need it and I don't know what else to do. I said, so you want the girl to look at you like this? I mean, I don't care. I'm like, damn. So y'all really fucked up and just don't give a fuck no more. You know why?
Somebody said, I beg them. That's how you get rid of them.
I'll beg them. That's how. Okay, yeah, that's a good one, Martha and y'all. That's a good one. That if we say, oh, give me something, but they don't have shit to give though. But so you just gonna be asking empty. They not gonna be able to give you anything. Like I just can't understand it. Like a man that has nothing to give. What the fuck can you do for me? I used to say the nigga ain't got nothing but stiff dick and bubble gum. Sometimes they don't even got the bubble gum. I bullshit you not. They don't even have enough money to buy bubble gum. Now you really fucked up now. You done really fucked up. Like how you ain't got money to buy bubble gum? How much is bubble gum? 25, 75 cents? You ain't even got that. And you talking about you want to love somebody? What? Who you loving with broke ass niggas? BG, they upset. They want to be associated. Yet you're not claiming their dustiness. Wow. This is it's big 5 cents. Oh, that's okay. One stick of bubble gum. They don't even have. It's so sad. And it's so frustrating. I'm sorry, but y'all African men, please stop that shit. Cause y'all are really good men. Like we're gonna clock some tea, cause y'all know I keep it real. I ain't gonna lie. African men are really good men when it comes to the taking care of a woman, with like providing like not financial but emotional, physical. When you talk about that, because everything ain't financial, so we get that. So y'all are really good when it comes to loving a woman, but y'all can't really love properly or to your full potential because you broke. But the women who, the African men who has money, that's when you okay. That's when you gonna go into a whole nother ball game. So you got an African man that has money because there are some African men that have money. Like them men to be going over to America getting them businesses and man, what they'll make you look so terrible. They'll make Americans look like they ain't got shit. I done seen some African men with some money. That dude that hang with DeVito, what's that dude name that hang with DeVito, the fat one? The one who got the girl pregnant in Kenya. I forgot his name. Priest, priest something. You know who I'm talking about? Sunshine. Over there in Nigeria. That fat dude who got that club. He got several clubs over there. And he be with DeVito. Priest. Priest. Y'all know who I'm talking about. The fat dude. And he got that girl pregnant in Kenya and she trying to get him to take care of his baby. And he cheated on his wife. Okay, so that's what y'all gonna be dealing with. Cause it's some men Chief, that's his name? Chief? No. You got some men that got a lot of money, some African men that got a lot of money. But now you digging into a whole nother different territory. So when you messing with the men that got the money, they gonna cheat on you. They gonna take care of you. They gonna make sure they pay all the bills. But they gonna make sure they outside having a good time. Oh, his name Chief. Okay, I thought it Chief Priest or something like that. I think. Yeah, that's his name, Chief. Oh, okay. The fat ugly dude. Okay. Um, they gonna cheat on you. And they're gonna make sure that you know they cheating on you. They ain't gonna have no cut cards. So there's never gonna be no respect there. The man gonna tell you, like, I got me 5, 6 bitches. Matter of fact, I'm about to bring my girlfriend over here to meet you. That's how they treat you. Chief priest. Okay. Yeah, I knew it was something like that. Okay, so why am I so damn hot? So that's how they treat you. Huh?
This conversation is just for middle-aged people.
Middle-aged people? Yeah, ain't no kids in here. We all middle aged.
Young people, they sex drive is so high, they don't care about no money. They gonna be messing with each other anyway.
Yeah, those young people, they lost and turned out. So we ain't talk about them. We talk about we talk about my age people. I just turned 25 yesterday. We talking about my age. Yeah, but they when you get with the men that got the money, the ballers, they gonna get you right. Like they gonna pay your bills, they gonna buy you cars, they gonna get you. That's called the hush money. They gonna shut you up all right, but you ain't gonna have no. They ain't gonna give you no respect, and that's the thing. I can't tolerate disrespect. Like when I'm with a man and he start talking shit to me, I'm gonna talk shit back. And then he be like, "Oh, but bitch, I ain't gonna give you no more money." I'm like, "Fuck you! I get my own money and I'm gonna walk off." So I can't deal with the men with the money, like with the rich niggas like cheap. Like I would have left his ass. He talking about he got another girl pregnant in Kenya. So now you cheating on me, having sex with all these girls. You could bring me back something. I ain't got that much time. Nope, nope, nope. So
Let me tell you about Mike Tyson.
uh-huh.
Mike Tyson had a lot of money when we were young.
Mm-hmm.
I was with him for 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
He had so many women because he had so much money. He had so many options.
And they can't even say
Them
nothing.
girls don't care. They don't care about what you doing when you got a lot of money.
Right. I see that.
Because they riding in Rolls Royces. They get to go buy what they want to wear. They get to eat where they want to eat. So they not worried about what you doing
Mm-hmm.
when you got money.
Yeah, but then they want to come home and put that dirty dick inside you. Ain't nobody got time for that. No, you're not about to come home and lay with me after you done been around the world and talking about you want to find your baby. Fuck that. No, we ain't got that much time. Hell no. Because then be catching some venereal disease. I be itching and scratching and itching and burning and getting all types of shit. No, we not doing that. No, that's why I just rather just stay to myself because I don't belong on either side. I don't belong with the broke niggas and I don't belong with the rich niggas either. So I might as well just stay to myself and me and Mama C to try to figure ourselves out. Yes. And this girl, you said I got options. Oh, the middle class don't even exist. And if they did, they probably already married. My son told me long time ago, my oldest son, he said the more money you make, the less options you gonna have. And I was like, that's not true. I'm gonna be able to find something. And he was talking about this girl. This girl was a millionaire on she was online. She was a millionaire. He said, I bet she ain't got no husband. I said, she don't. How you know? He said she can't get a husband. He said that's really hard. It's really rare for a woman to have a lot of money and be able to get a man. First of all, men know that they can't control women who have money. So they not gonna fuck with her like that. So that's one thing. It just pushes you out. So me being able to be in a relationship is very far fetched. Very far fetched. Unless I dumb myself down. Unless I date down. If I say, all right, well, I ain't worried if the nigga got no money. That's the only way I could even be in a relationship. Or if I say, okay, I'll mess with a nigga that do a 9 to 5. But then that 9 to 5 nigga gonna see that I got money. He be like, damn, I'm out here hustling every day, working 9 to 5, trying to make this money to take care of you, and you over here with bands in your bank account. He gonna be like, shit, give me something. Like I need to start a business. Like, damn, here we go again. I can't wait for losing out this motherfucker. He gonna turn on my ass.
So the game ain't fair.
No, it's not. And that's what happened with Baba Tunde when I was messing with Baba Tunde. Because when I was messing with him, the second day of being with him, the second day of being with him, he brought my daughter a teddy bear, $400 teddy bear. That was the first thing he did, and I was like, hold up. Like $400, so you got $400 of splurging teddy bear. Not even I will buy a teddy bear for $400. So I was like, okay, so he got some money, and I went out with him, and I seen this truck that I wanted. It was a Marta. I seen the truck that I wanted. I said, oh, I like that truck. And the next day he bought it for me. And so I said, okay, so Baba Tunde got some money. So as the time went on, we started doing our thing. I kept my money in the bank. I'm spending his. I'm spending his, mine in the bank. That's what I was doing. And then later on, he said, I need to borrow $2,000 from you. Nigga, what? Damn, I thought we was on to something. I thought things have changed and turned around for me. And here we go again. God damn, I can't win for losing. I'm like, shit. And I wasn't even talking about having no money. I said, I'm going to start playing broke with these niggas. I'm going to act like I don't have nothing. And they still manage to see that I do have more. And they start trying to spend mine too. They switch a rule on me.
But you know what? You was created to be a nurturer.
Yeah,
female.
Yeah, that's what my brother told me too.
So naturally, you gonna help a man anyway.
Yeah, probably so. I would do that. Don't ask me though. The thing is, I don't want you to ask me. Don't ask me for no money. Let me see that you need it, and I will provide it for you. But don't ask me, because when you ask me, I'm like, you know what? Now I don't want to give you shit. That just turned me off. So if I was gonna give you something, and then when you ask me one time, and I tell you, okay, I told you I don't like men asking me for money, and then you start trying to manipulate me into giving it to you, now you really turn me the fuck off. Now I'm blocking your ass. Don't call me again. And I don't care how far in a relationship we got. We could be married for 7 years. You ask me for some money, that's a turn off to me. I'm done. I don't want to be here no more. I don't want this no more. And you know my second husband, the whole reason why we had broke up, why we even got into the fight, the day that he told me he was leaving, he had came upstairs to me and he was like, "Why we don't sleep together no more?" Because I had him in the guest room and I was sleeping in my bedroom, and he said, "Why we don't sleep together no more?" And I said, "Because I'm unattracted to you. Like I don't like you no more. I don't want to be with you. I want a divorce." He said, "Why would you want a divorce? We don't get no divorce." I said, "Because it has something to do with money. He was stealing my money. Once I seen him stealing my money, I'm like, hell no. I don't want to be with you no more." We actually had got into an argument even before leaving Mexico to even go to America for some money, because he said, "You know, I'm over here with you and I don't got no money and I need to pay child support to my kids." I said, "Child support? There ain't no child support in Ghana." And he was like, "Yes, it is child support because my kids need school fees." I said, "Well, what you need to do is, if y'all can't come up with the school fees," because he said the school fees haven't been paid in a long time. I said, "If y'all can't come up with the school fees, just take the kids out of school." He said, "Hell no, I would never do that. I would cut off my right arm before I take my kids out of school." So I wanted to get him a knife and told him to get the cutting. You're not getting that money from me. I will feel like a motherfucking fool paying for your children to go to private school in Ghana when they can very well go to public school or no school at all, when my kids ain't never stepped foot in a fucking school. How do I look paying for your kids to go to school and my kids don't even go to school? Like, can you imagine how my kids would sit there and look at me in disgust? Like, "Mama, you really paid that for them kids to go to school while we were sitting at home with you?" Like, are you serious right now? Nah, I said, "I'm not going to do it." So he was already upset with me because I didn't want to give him the money to do that. As I said, but because you know what's the problem is, I'm going to tell y'all, with these African men, is once you start giving them money, it never ends. It keeps going and going and going and going and going and going
Yeah,
and going.
they really can solve their own money problem though.
How do they solve it? Please tell them, because they right here listening.
Well, one of the things they need to do is nationalize their resources and stop giving their resources to people. They give their resources to foreigners, but they don't charge them for it. The foreigners take
But
over resources and get contracts with them and get everything cheap, and then they resell it back to them
myself, but
at a
you,
higher
but
price.
what you saying is too deep for their thinking. Like, come on now, you speaking too deep. You got to think how docile these people are, and you talking about resources and shit. That shit went out the window when you started talking about it. Like they ain't trying to hear that. They trying to hear something that a scam or something that they can do real quick to get a dollar.
They go to school though. They go to school. They know right from wrong.
They do know right from wrong. Yes, they
It's
do
not
go
like
to
they don't know
school,
wrong.
but after
If
that,
you can scam somebody, if you can scam somebody, that means you can think.
yes, so they use those the thinking skills for stuff like that. Just like people always ask, well, if they can do all these rituals and they can do voodoo and witchcraft and work roots and all do all these stuff and get money and all their rituals, why they can't do that to fix their country and to fix their life? It's only used for certain things. But after when you once you take their mind off of that thing, it's like tunnel vision. Once you take their mind off that thing, they can't transfer those same thinking skills over to this thing. It doesn't work like that for them. So
Yep.
when you thinking too deep, talking about resources and gold and all this shit, and they like, what the fuck is all that? Just give me a scam
What I'm
and let me
talking
get this
about is,
money.
what
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about is, you got to have a separation mind. You got to separate yourself from that what's making you have problems. And the business dealing that they have with other countries, especially European countries, is causing them major problems. They can't never get free of they poverty and all they debt unless they renegotiate and learn how to do business the right way.
The normal African don't know what you talking about right now. The normal
I'm
African,
not talking about the normal Africans. I'm talking about the
you
Africans in control.
you talk about the government. Yeah, but the government is
Yeah, I'm talking about
the government is greedy. So they not thinking about helping the country. They not thinking about making things better. They got what they want. They got bags. They got Ghana must go bags sitting in the office. You can just go in there and get you a million CDs if you want to go to the store. Nobody's going to help these people. So most of the government don't even know the people in Central Region. They don't even know they exist. They don't know shit about the
but
country.
America used to be like this. Civil War.
Mm-hmm.
When America had the Civil War, that's when everything changed. So when you treat people the way they being treated, they can cause a civil war, but they don't even know about a civil war.
No, they peaceful. It's a peaceful country. If we talking about Ghana.
Keep you in poverty because you're alive.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So they not gonna declare war on the government or on their country. They just no. They just gonna go with the flow. You see how they was acting when former when Nana was in office and they was like for more Fanana to do more Fanana. They said they wanted to give him 4 more years to do more. To do more what? He didn't do shit the last 4 years. But that's how they are. They forgiving. All you really got to do for real is get them some food, and they'll forgive you. So if you in politics and you want to become president or you want them to vote for you, just do a nice dinner and feed everybody, and they out there dancing and having a good time. And by the time you finish, they'll vote for your ass. Am I lying? Am I lying, Sunshine? Cause you from Ghana, you know. It's true. Uh-huh. Yep, that's
And staying brainwashed is not gonna change nothing. It's all gonna stay the same.
but it's been embedded in them and it's been so long that it's nothing it's going to change. It's nothing going to change. You might can change one by one, just some simple thinking, but not too much. Don't go too deep. Just one simple thinking. Like the simple skill today, y'all guys, all the Africans that's in class, don't ask women for money. That's the most simplest thing that I can tell you. Then that's it. You can't go further than that. They don't think past that. I'm gonna tell you something. Africans are smart. Africans are the most smartest people in the world. I give it to them hands down. But what has to happen is you have to go to grow. They have to leave their country to see something different. Ghana is a village. So being in that village, you stuck in that train of thought and that train of mind, right? You have to leave that country to see other things for your mind to open up. That's when you see the smart Africans. You find the smart Africans in America. You find them in Europe. You find them in Australia. In Canada. You find those Africans over there because they left their village. It's just like in Africa. When you in Africa and you in the village kids don't go to school. They don't know nothing. Those are the slowest kids because they haven't gotten the education. They don't know anything. They haven't been exposed to anything. But if you take a village child out and you take him and send him to the university, that's how he learns. So they have to go to grow. That's where you find the smart Africans. You don't find them stuck in Africa. If they were smart, they wouldn't be there. They would have been there. I need to be the motherfucking president. Vote conviction for president. Uh-huh.
All that poverty stuff will be gone in like 2 weeks.
You said you can memorize textbooks. We ain't really just talking about textbooks. It's not textbooks, not everything. It's more so street smarts. They don't even have the intestinal fortitude. So it's a lot of stuff to go with being smart. Not just textbook. We can know the textbooks and not apply shit that the textbook said. And then we'll read the textbook, memorize it, and then we don't apply the knowledge. Later on, we forget it. Because I had books that I memorized. I can't tell you shit about the book now. Because I didn't do nothing with it.
The roots lady, yeah, real sense is common sense. It's
Uh-huh.
not book sense.
Yeah, exactly. Not book sense. But it's the common sense comes in when they leave. And I think that, some of them are smart enough to get out of there. Well, you know what? I can't really say that because when I was with my second husband, he was smart. He was book smart. He did IT. He went to the university and did IT. So he was smart when it came to computers. But how come he wasn't smart enough to get out of Ghana? He needed me to help him. I had to be the brain behind him getting out of Ghana. I had to think, okay, so if they don't let you out and we can't go this route where we go from Ghana to Turkey, Turkey to Panama, Panama to Belize, since you got a visa, since it's visa free, we go over the border from Belize to Mexico, and then we get over the border from Mexico to America. If I couldn't think, he couldn't think that on his own. I had to actually be the brains behind this. And when they closed that route, I had to think, okay, what's a new route to go? Now we're going to go from Ghana to Abu Dhabi, Abu Dhabi to Dubai, Dubai to Mexico, from Mexico to America. I had to think all that. Like I had it, and then the crazy part about it, when I was telling him this, he was like, "That's not going to work. That's not going to work because then immigration going to say this and they're going to do this." I said, "Fuck immigration! What they going to say? Listen to me." I had to coerce him to listen to me so many times because he did not want to listen to me because he didn't think I knew what the hell I was talking about. And I got his
Yeah,
ass
but
over to America,
it's
huh?
just like over in America, dealing with somebody that's brainwashed. A brainwashed person is very hard to deal with.
Yeah, they are really.
No reality.
And you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. Majority of Africans are brainwashed. The only thing they know is to pray to white Jesus. That's all they know. Every time you talk to them, they say, "Oh, I gotta do prayer. I gotta go pray. I gotta go to church." They never miss a beat. Sunday, church, 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 church. And I said, "And what is that white Jesus doing for you? Because you still ain't eat for 2 days. You still ain't got no money to pay for your buy your car. You still ain't got no job. You ain't got nothing going for you. So what is white Jesus doing? Oh, white Jesus sent you to me so you can help me. I'll be damned. Ain't no white Jesus tell you no shit like that. White Jesus lies to your ass because he ain't called me and tell me to go to you. Hell no. Yeah, they
It's
real
all fake.
colonized. Huh?
It's all fake. Every 30 days, you got to pay them bills.
Mm-hmm. Yep, exactly.
If you don't pay them bills in 30 days, I don't care what you believe in, they're going to cut it off.
Okay,
You believe
so
all you want.
see Will says how they keep tricking you. If you had to do all that, why you kept talking to the nigga? You gotta believe people when they show you who they are. Okay, so this is what they do. So I had to learn first. So we're gonna go on a clean slate, okay? Because now I know the fucking game. You can't pull the wool over my eye. You can't piss on my head, tell me it's raining. It's not gonna work. Cause I know the game now. But then I didn't know it. I was learning it. Because you got to start from somewhere. You don't just know everything about a country and the people just by going there one time. You have to study it. You have to look and research and do things and find out and experience it. So I learned a lot by experience. So this is what they do. They love bomb you first. They love bomb you. They make you weak. Like that's what I was trying to tell y'all the first time. This is what my ebook talks about. They weaken you. Once they weaken you, they want you to fall in love with them. So they'll tell you sweet things. They whisper sweet nothings in your ear and tell you how good things are. But their actions go along with that too. So they not just telling you, they showing you, they rubbing your feet, they making your bath water, they carrying your bags, they telling you they don't want you to lift nothing. They calling you, checking on you all day. They telling you they miss you. Like they doing stuff too. So their actions and their words are coming together, right? And so after they weaken you and say, damn, this love I ain't never felt before. I like this. I can get used to this. Now you weak. So then when they go in and say, hey, I need $100 because I got to get some malaria medicine. You already into them now, so you like, all right, I give you the $100 because I don't want my baby to be sick and die on me. I mean, excuse my language, y'all. I don't want my baby to be sick and unalive, get unalived on me. So I'm gonna just go ahead and give you the money. But that's how it starts. And it goes up from there and they gradually get more and more and more expensive. until they drain you out of everything and you have nothing left. But it's a process though. So when they first start, they are nice and sweet, especially when they in Africa. When they in Africa, they the sweetest people you will ever fucking meet in your life, hands down. Ain't nobody sweeter than Africa struggling in Africa. Nobody. So once they sweet in Africa, they get you and you going for it, and then they like, baby, I can't be here no more. I want to work. I want to take care of you. I don't want to have to ask you for money. It hurts me to have to ask you for money because I'm the man. I'm supposed to take care of you, but I need help. I need your support. I need you to get me out of here. I need to leave this country. So then you like, all right, baby, I'm gonna work on it. I'm gonna go apply to USCIS and make sure I apply for your papers and whatever I need to do to get you out of there. And you gonna work and you gonna come to America and you gonna pay it all back and you gonna do what you gotta do. And then they sweet until they get to America. When they get to America, change on you. Fuck change on you. They $100 bill on you. They roll out on your ass quickly because so many factors come into play. Cause we not gonna paint it all bad like they the ones who did it only. We not gonna paint it all bad because sometimes the women do it too. I'm gonna tell you why sometimes the women do it because we're gonna go deep right now. I'm gonna break it down so it can forever and consistently be broken, and you won't even have no questions when I'm finished. Okay, so you remember when they started back in at home, when they was back in Africa, and they was nice and they was sweet and they was polite and they was kissing your ass. They asked you, can you give me $100? I just need some money because I'm sick. Then they came back and asked you again, can you give me this? That hierarchy. Remember they went through that part? However, when they went through that part, you lost respect for them. You said, this nigga asked me for money. He like a bitch. You're a bitch ass nigga now because you done asked me for money. So now you're treating him like a bitch ass nigga. So when he asks you to do something, you might be like, fuck no, I ain't doing that. You talking to him any kind of way, you going at it any kind of way. Even if you wanted to respect him, you can't respect him because he really literally a bitch ass nigga. He a bitch ass nigga for asking you for money and you a female. Why you ain't out there getting the money? So now you lost respect for this man. So once he got to America, he gonna play his cards right because he like, damn, but I have a, I got tunnel vision. I have a plan. My plan is to get to America and get a job so I can support who? My family back home. It ain't you. They don't give a fuck about you. You're just a pawn that they need to use to get their way to make their way to the promised land. So once they get to America and they send the money back home, like, okay, now I'm working. Now I need to just learn everything I need to learn from her so I can get on my feet. Once I get on my feet, I'm out of here. So it's not always the man. It's sometimes the woman not respecting the man that made the man want to leave. So he just used her just enough time to get out of there. So once he used her and he found out everything he needed to find out, now he like, yeah, now I could go. I can get on her ass because I'm tired of her anyway. She was talking shit to me, treating me like shit. Now I'm going to tell you something else. African men don't care about love. Love is not enough for them. They care about respect. That's all they want is respect. They will take respect out of over love any day. If you respect the African man, you can get the world. When you don't respect them, you can't get shit. But what I tell them all the time, how can a woman respect you when she got to take care of you? That's like your children. You talk to your children. Of course, y'all gonna say, I don't talk to my children like that. But how many of y'all talk to y'all children and say, go sit your ass down. Get in that damn tub. You talk to your children like that because they're your children. You tell them what the fuck to do because you take care of them. When you take care of a man, you're going to do the same thing to him too. Get the fuck out of here. Why the fuck is you doing that? That's dumb as shit. You're going to talk to him like that because he's beneath you. You are the head now and he is the tail. So you're not going to give him respect and take care of him at the same. That's very hard to do. I was doing that for my husband until he started stealing from me or until I found out he was stealing from me. I was doing that. And that's very hard to do. To give a man respect and you take care of him at the same time. That's not easy, oh. So I'm doing that and I'm trying to like eat just, cause I don't want to mess up his ego. I don't want to break him. I don't want to make him feel small because he got to ask me for stuff and because he's broken, he's poor. I don't want to make him feel like that. And he already felt like that his whole life anyway. And every girl he was with told him that, oh, you just a broke ass nigga and treated him like shit. So I wanted to be different. So I said, well, let me respect him. But it got harder, as the time went, especially when he started stealing from me. And I'm like, damn, I'm giving you the world, diamonds and pearls. I'm giving you shit you ain't even know you wanted. And you still want to steal from me? That's what made me not want to respect him no more. And me not respecting him no more made it easier for him to leave when he got to America. So that's how that goes. It's not always that they have it in a plan, in a mind. Oh, I'm going to use this girl to get to America. Then when I get to America, I'm going to leave. Sometimes they want to be with the girl, but the girl nag them or treat them like shit and disrespect them, and they can't take it. Their ego won't let them take it. Especially for an African man, they won't do it. So I added that demise to that, but I don't give a fuck because I wanted him to leave anyway. You want to steal from me? What I'm sleeping with the enemy for? So I don't care about the disrespect at this point. That's gone out the window. I'm not respecting him no more. So it's okay for him to leave. But I learned lessons. You know, everything that you go through in life is a lesson. So I learned lessons so I could put this in the book so I could teach y'all. I went through it for y'all. That's what he told me when he stole my money. He said, oh, I got this for you. This is for you because you need it. I'm like, what? I didn't ask you for shit. Like, it's crazy. But that's how it goes, y'all. So it's not that I kept getting played or I kept letting somebody pull wool over my eyes. No, it's the consistency that they have on the bullshit that they do. And I had to learn it as we went along. It didn't happen at one time, or it didn't happen in the beginning. It's a process. It's a process for them. And they have patience of a virtue. And he told me a long time ago, he said, if I'm not legal in America, it doesn't matter. I'll work for 10 years and save all my money, and then I'll do something to get kicked out of America, and I'll go back with all my money. I said, damn, how you gonna work for 10 years? I mean, 10 years you ain't gonna see your kids or none of that. You'll do all that? He said, yeah, I'll do all that because I have a plan. So they plan out shit. And the reason why they have so much patience is because nothing in Africa is fast. Everything is slow. We don't have the patience in America because we can go to the DMV today and get our driver's license. It takes them 2 or 3 months to get it, sometimes 6 months to get theirs. Especially because they don't have money, so they not like us coming there with $200, $300, $400. Average person in Ghana make $100 a month. So how long would it take them to save up $100 to buy a daggone driver's license? It will take too long. So they're gonna take their little $5. They're gonna go to the DMV. They're gonna apply for their license, and it's gonna take 6 months, and they're gonna wait because that's what it is. It's hurry up and wait. So they learned patience. Just like the nigga who robbed me, he was behind that curtain for 4 hours, ready to rob me, or maybe even longer than that, because he had patience. I wouldn't been able to stay. The girl that went in the bed, talking about some, she talking on the phone, she doing shit. I'd have came from behind the curtain like, damn, my fucking feet hurt. My legs hurt and everything. I was supposed to rob you, but bitch, you can have that shit. I'm gone. I wouldn't have been able to stay that damn long. That nigga stayed 4+ hours waiting. These niggas don't play. Huh?
I say that's wild what he did. He waited all that time and was plotting.
Yes, that's what they do. The long wait. They'll wait a long time to do stuff. A long time. They plan everything out. When I be talking and they be talking about something, I'm gonna do that in 10 years. 10 years? Nigga, you might not even be in 10 years. I'm thinking about 10 minutes. You talking about 10 years. What the hell? That's how they are though. They plan everything out. So everything is calculated. Like they have this long list of stuff that they've been praying for. And it's on a prayer list. Find a prayer list and you'll find the answer to what they want, what they need in life. It's crazy. He smelled money. Oh yeah, he knew I had it. Cause like the whole thing was a setup. The whole thing. I didn't find out till later when his wife called me and she said, if you don't send me that $350, I'm gonna call the USCIS on you because y'all playing games with me. And I said, what $350? She said, look, I've been waiting too damn long for this moment to happen and never happened. And she said, my husband said he was gonna be married to you for 2 years. He was going to go to America and he was going to leave you, divorce you, Send for me and the kids. It's been 3 years and we ain't heard nothing yet. If you don't send me my $350, then I'm gonna call USCIS. I said, well, get the caller because I'm about to call the motherfuckers too because I had no clue about this situation. I had no clue. I had no clue about this. Like what the hell? And she said, you just a cash cow. He just knew that you had money and he told me that he was going to do this. I told him I wasn't no cheap chick. You was a cheap chick because you was in on that shit too. She said, no, the family was in on it. Everybody knew about it. The father, the mother. I remember the father asked me, why my son ain't in America yet? So did your son give you a date?
That whole situation right there, he booked right there by himself.
Uh-huh. I said, it's crazy because your son must have gave you a date that he's supposed to be in America. I don't live in America. I live in Mexico. I'm not going to no America. He said, don't no Ghanaian will ever go to Mexico. I said, bullshit. Ghanaians all over the world. Sunshine, tell them where you live at.
Yeah.
Where you live at,
I live
Sunshine?
in Bangkok, Thailand.
He live in Thailand.
Bangkok.
Bangkok, Thailand. The Ghanaians all over where they go anywhere to get the hell up out of the village. Come on now. Hello.
How long you been in Bangkok? How long you been in Bangkok? 2 years. Everything going good? Yo, by His grace, we can't complain. Okay, I'm thinking about coming over there.
He said he thinking about coming over here. I know that's right. I know that's right. But it's better than being in Ghana. I can tell you that much. You probably got to hustle because the job market is not good. Like you can't have you. It's not like Americans can have a remote job and work here. Ghana Africans can't do that. Africans can do that. The best thing that you could do as an African when you get over here, not just the teaching job, because the teaching job really is it's okay, but it don't pay like that. But what you can do is get somebody to take care of you, especially a African woman. If you get with a Thailand man, they will take care of you. So that way you ain't got to worry about, oh, I got to come over there with money, I got to work, I got to pay this. That's the best thing that you could do to live good over here. I met a Kenyan lady and she said she married to a Russian and he lives here. Yep, so
Yeah.
that's the best way. Why the hell am I hot? Like I'm having hot flashes. Damn, when you turn 41, do you go through menopause? Like, what the hell?
We do.
You do? Oh, I don't like that because
Yeah,
they
I lived through it.
you
I lived through it with my wife.
are you serious? I'm not ready for that. They say your coochie changed and everything. I ain't trying to have that. Hell no. Hell no, honey.
Especially the last part.
Are you serious? I don't want my little mama seat to change, honey.
It's supplements you can take though.
Wow.
It's things you can take for it.
She said, but our Thai men working with something. They ain't working with shit. Little bitty. Look, they in the itty bitty committee. They in the itty bitty committee. They ain't working with shit. But at least they don't stress you though. They are so nice and sweet and they do everything for you. They make you sure you don't touch nothing, you don't lift nothing. They make sure everything is done for you. So you got that. If they can speak English, that's a good thing. My cutoff was at 50 on the dot. What's the cutoff? For what? For men or what?
I don't know. Maybe I think so. Intimacy.
Girl, I thought you was 38. No, I'm 25, honey. I'm 25. Oh no, somebody over here said they thought I was 38. I wish I was 38. That would be a nice age. Huh?
Ladies, them young dudes don't know what they doing when it comes down.
Oh, he said the young men don't know what they doing. You gotta slow roll it. You gotta slow roll it. You gotta stroke it with the motion. I know that's right. He said the young guys don't know what they doing. So the old heads know what they doing, huh?
Yeah, because we know how to get the woman ready. We know how to do it right.
He said you know how to take time and do it right. We can slow roll it all night. I know that's right. No, I'm not fucking around because I'm not getting in the bed with no 50-year-old man and he can't get up. I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be hot. I'm gonna be bothered. I'm gonna be heated. I'm gonna cuss his ass out and I'm gonna roll the fuck out on him. And I don't know what I'm gonna do after that. So I'm not even gonna waste my time. Sometimes, some things you don't need to put yourself in a position. Like you don't even need to do that. You know, already know what's gonna happen. No, I'm okay. I am okay. I'm not fucking around with it. Nah, y'all can mess with the 50s. 50, 50. Yeah, y'all can mess with the 50s. Hold on. How old are you, third eye?
I'm not gonna go into all that.
I'm sorry, no disrespect.
Nah, you just I'm just gonna let you know. I'm very seasoned and I know what I'm doing. Yeah,
somebody somebody said there's pills for that. I am not a nurse no more. I don't have time to be giving niggas medication, passing medication. We ain't taking them rounds. We do not have that much time. Because I could be in the kitchen, in the bathroom, on the balcony, at the beach. It's time to go. It's time to go. We got to go all the way back home. So you got to take your medicine first? Hell nah. Who doing all that? This old age is something else. That's why I told y'all I'm 25. I ain't got that much time.
But that's why you gotta take care of yourself when you're young.
Yes.
You gotta take care of yourself.
Because it would not be true to you. My mother used to tell me all the time when I was young. She said, make sure you brush your teeth and keep your teeth up because if you don't be true to your teeth, it's going to be false to you. And look at my ass with these false teeth. You got to take care of yourself. You have to. Because if you don't, But you know, even some people take care of themselves, but America is a big problem on a lot of people's health. I'm seeing that. America is a big problem. My father was a god body. He went to the gym every day. He played basketball, all that. He still had a heart attack. So you just never know.
Yeah, in America, you gotta know how to eat to live.
Yeah,
That's the only way you're
exactly.
gonna survive.
Exactly, but what about if all the food is fake? All the food it has pesticides in it and GMO and high fructose corn syrup and red dye 40 and all this bullshit in it. How you gonna eat to live there? You gotta leave America
You
just
can
to
do
be
it,
healthy
but
nowadays.
it's very hard. I do
It,
it. It's very
when
hard.
I'm in America, I can't even eat. I just go out and eat the bad food. I'm gonna just eat good because I mean not good, eat good, but I'm gonna eat like I want to eat, like I really, really, truly want to eat because I don't have much to eat. So I'll go eat the ribs, the macaroni and cheese, the cheeseburgers, the French fries, the mashed potatoes, the collard greens with the turkey necks and oxtails and jerk chicken and curry chicken and all that stuff. I'm gonna eat whatever the hell I want to eat. The rice, all that because it's nothing to eat. I'm not about to sit here and just try to stress my mind out like what am I eat? All the fruit is fake. Everything is fake. Everything is fucked up. So we might as well eat and feel good about it. Food make me
No,
happy.
no, no,
So I'm just feel good
no.
about it. Shit.
80% is fake. But the kids eat the same thing. I have to eat the same thing every day almost.
Mm.
That's how I stay healthy. I eat the same thing, and I eat certain herbs and spices, and I don't deviate.
Well, I can eat good
So,
over here, no problem. I can eat the fruits and vegetables every day and be happy. I can do that. And in Ghana too.
yeah,
In Mexico too. I just can't do that in America. America is trash. I swear
yeah,
you.
America's food is trash. You have to really do
And,
what you
and
do.
let me tell you something. I went to go visit my family members back at home, right? And I see that everybody outside was either in wheelchairs or walkers or some type of disability. They had fibromyalgia, lupus, cancer, HIV, AIDS. They had all types of heart diseases and kidney disorders and diabetes and all types of problems, right? I said, how can a whole city be full of sick people? It's something going on. I went to visit the farmers market. It's not a farmers market. It's called the market because it's the only thing in our neighborhood to get groceries from. And the crazy part about it, the Chinese was running it. But the crazy part about it, we didn't have no grocery stores nearby. It was just a little market, just a little like a corner market type of thing. And so I went in there. Do you know that everything I was in there when I was there when I was 16. That's the last time I've been in the market when I was 16. So now I'm like, I go in there at this old fossil age, and everything they was selling when I was 16 is still there. The Huggies, the pork skins, the salt and vinegar pork skins, the pig feet, the pickled egg, the hot sausage, all that processed food, all still in the same damn spot. They still selling it to the people because they don't care. It's a neighborhood full of broke people, and that's all they can afford to buy, and that's all they feed them, and that's why everybody there is sick. They sick off the food. That's what's getting them sick. It's the food. Then they start putting chemtrails in the air. They doing all types of stuff. Then they got vaccinations, and they tell you that, like in that area where there's low income and there's poverty, they tell you that you have to get your kids vaccinated. If you don't get your kids vaccinated, they can't go to school, and you can't be on TANF. But we know welfare reform is real now, so they all about to get kicked off. But this was the programs that was in those neighborhoods. They said, "Oh, we'll keep you on TANF. We get you food stamps. You get Medicaid. You can even get WIC. You can even get We'll pay for your kids to go to daycare as long as you have vaccinations." So now you got the people in the neighborhood getting vaccinations. You got them eating that poor processed food, and everybody's getting sick. And they are products of the environment. I've seen it myself. Everybody walking around sick. I said, this don't make sense. And girls I went to school with, 400-500 pounds, big as shit, like rafts around their stomach. I'm like, damn, this crazy that it's happening. But that's all they got to eat. So I'm like, if I stay in America and that's all I got to eat, I'm gonna be that too. I had to get the hell up out of America. Who calling me? Like for what? What y'all want in the United States? Okay, you trying to tell me something?
Yeah, they made all the food bad and made everybody sick. So
Mm-hmm.
the only way you're gonna get around that, you have to be very disciplined. You have to always cook. I cook every day. I don't be going out eating.
Mm-hmm.
So too, I don't have high blood pressure. So, but I'm in my 50s, but my body is like a 25-year-old.
Oh wow.
Wow.
I look like a 25-year-old, but my body feel like I'm 50.
Yeah, I can get a boxing ring and go some rounds. I can run 5 miles pretty easy.
Yeah, I don't want nobody calling my phone.
Oh, I see. Me too. I cook, always cook.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way you stay healthy. You have to cook your food. And I cook since I came to Thailand. I prepare my own food.
So you don't eat Thai food?
Every weekend.
You don't eat no Thai food?
I don't eat Thai food.
Oh.
I prepare. Yeah, I eat Ghanaian food every day.
Where you get Ghanaian food from?
I make my soup, I eat fufu. Yeah, where you eat it from?
He shipping it.
I buy it here. We have Ghanaian, yeah.
They have market here?
We can get every Ghanaian food ingredients here in Thailand.
Are you serious? Put me on. You gotta put me on. You gotta show me the way. Let me count the ways, honey. Show me where the Ghanaian food at.
Tomorrow we come from Phuket.
Uh-huh.
Tomorrow when they come, I will take you to where today we were chatting.
Uh-huh.
Where I made the video. You can get every food there.
Are you serious? Yes, I would love that.
Yeah. Tomorrow when they come, I'll send you to that place.
Okay. Somebody said, do you live alone? Do you live alone there?
Yeah, I live alone.
Well, it would be it would be better.
Somebody trying to hook with you.
No, they not trying to hook. They just trying to understand if it's cheap or not. But the thing is, if you live with another Ghanaian, y'all can split the rent. That would be easier and better. Split the rent, and so your money can stretch further. You know what I'm saying? Cause the money, like if you get a 1 bedroom, let's say you get an efficiency, you could get an efficiency here for $300.